The long ongoing war in Ukraine has left many people displaced with no chance to go home. The Idaho Humanitarian Aid has been helping from the front lines, and you can hear their experience starting tomorrow. And joining us today is Natalie Khochay with the nonprofit. So thank you so much for joining me today. Can we just kick things off with talking about the nonprofit? What is it?
Yeah. So Idaho Humanitarian Aid for Ukraine was formed, within weeks of the war starting in Ukraine almost 2 years ago, and has had an ongoing effort in helping with the help of our local Idaho community here since then.
Now, you guys haven't been just helping from here, though. You guys are actually in the front lines. Your team has been there. What can you share a little bit of that experience?
Yeah, so our team recently returned from their second trip to Ukraine, where they basically spent 2 weeks working with our partners on the ground, essentially, traveling to the areas where they go, to the hardest hit areas, deoccupied areas, areas on the front lines where people, for various reasons, are not able to leave, and so they continue to live in these dire circumstances. And they were able to see firsthand, the heartbreaking circumstances people live in, and the dire needs, but also to witness how the aid and help that has come from our Idaho community has helped, the tremendous impact that it has made, and to see the hope that our help has provided.
Yeah, and tomorrow, the community will get a chance to learn a little bit more about that work that you guys are doing. Can you share what the event is and what time, all those details for that?
Yeah, so God has really blessed the work that we've done in Ukraine through the efforts and generosity of our local Idaho community. And so we want to thank our community and to share stories of how their help and their generosity has impacted people in Ukraine. And so our team will be sharing their personal stories and testimonies of what they saw, as well as a special guest speaker from the hub in Ukraine that we partner with that has distributed over 10,000 boxes of aid from our community here to the most hard-hit areas in Ukraine, and he'll be, sharing those stories and updating on the current situation. And then, of course, we'll have a time of fellowship where we can connect with each other, with members of the community, and enjoy some delicious Ukrainian desserts.
Yeah, so we will post that information here. Hopefully, we can get that on our screen right now with the details. But just really quick, where is it going to be and what time?
Yeah, so it's at Full Gospel Slavic Church in Meridian at 5 o'clock tomorrow, February 3rd.
Yeah, well, thank you so much for sharing this with me, and I'm really excited and really excited to see the message and see what you guys have been doing. So thank you so much.
Thank you.
We'll be right back after this.